Hi there, I hope I finished the verb should today, right? Let's continue. But first of all, I want to make a correction about the last video that I made a slight mistake, okay? So let's check it out. Remember, when we saw the questions, how to make questions using the verb should, is it possible to say what does he suggest me to do? No. This structure is wrong, okay? What does he suggest I should do, okay? Is the right one. You don't say what do you suggest someone to do, okay? Right? I hope everything is right. After made this correction, let's continue studying. Let's recall just one example. It's kind of an indirect speech, okay? For example, she suggested I should buy an apartment. Or she suggested I should move to New York City, for example. Let's first understand this sentence. I used suggest, okay? That I should buy or should do something. Is it necessary to use the verb should? You can drop, okay? She suggested that I buy an apartment. She suggested that I move to New York City. It's possible, but I would change the verb tense. She suggested that I moved to New York City. To change these verb tenses as well, you know? I would change them, right? Okay. Why do I tell that this is kind of indirect speech? Because she tells me, she's talking to me and she says, you should buy an apartment. And then somebody else asks me, what should I do, right? It's just like this. She suggested that I bought an apartment. That I bought an apartment. To me is more natural because the indirect speech is connected to an action that happened in the past. When was the suggestion of my buying an apartment made? It was made in the past. So she suggested that I bought a new apartment. But keep in mind that it's possible to say she suggested that I buy an apartment, okay? Or you can make questions using suggest using a verb with ing. What do you suggest that I should do? What do you that I should do? What do you suggest that I should do? Or what do you suggest doing? What do you suggest doing? After the verb suggest, if you want to, you can add another verb with ing, okay? Should is also used with a variety of adjectives. I'm not making examples of all of them. Maybe just using some of these examples to summarize, because I don't want to be exhaustive about it. For example, it's odd. She should not be here. So I'm implying that something is happening. So it's strange, it's odd that he should not be here, because she was supposed to be here. So you see, you can use the verb should with expressions and sentences that are linked to adjectives. Okay, it's odd, it's interesting. Let me see what else. It's surprising. It's surprising. You should know that. It's surprising, you should know that. Okay? So it's just a way of making sentences and using adjectives, right? It's very common in many other verb tenses to link adjectives to the sentences, to using two sentences linked and they have connection, right? They can be joined together to deliver a different meaning. Okay, so that ends this part. Let's see something else. If something should happen, let me know. This is the conditional tense, okay? If something should happen, let me know. It's possible. If Mary should come here today, ask her about the products. Okay, Mary was supposed to deliver my product. So if Mary should come here today, ask her about the products. So you use should in conditional sentences, right? Should. You use should in conditional sentences to, how can I say, to complement the idea. This part of the sentence has the same meaning of me saying, for example, if she comes here. Okay? It has the same meaning. It's just another way of writing, and another way, it's another structure that can be used, but mostly in my everyday speech, I wouldn't use the verb should, but it's necessary that you know that it's possible to use the verb should. But in everyday activity, I use the conditional sentence with the verb used in direct way, okay? Not using modal verbs in the middle, right? To me, it's something a little unnatural. It's not very common. Shall I wait more? Remember the verb shall? The verb shall is the verb will, but is used for I and we most only, right? In making questions. For example, when I say, let's study, let's get going, shall we, right? I use a tag question after an imperative form. Okay, so shall I wait more? Yes, you should wait. She's right here. She's not, it's almost time that she's here, so you should wait. Wait a little longer, right? It's not necessary. Yes, you should wait. So what does it mean? That person who says, yes, you should wait, it's like it's as if she said, if I were you, I'd wait. You know this expression, if I were you? It's used for the situation that you put yourself in the place, in the position of the other person. And then you say, if I were you, I would do this, I would do that. Yes, you should wait. It's like a recommendation. If you recommend something to somebody, it means that if this happens to you, you would say yes. If I were you, I'd wait, or you should wait, right? It has the same meaning. Should you find my wallet? Give me a call. For example, I lost my wallet, and then I go to the lost and found and say, should you find my wallet, please give me a call. Or, if you find my wallet. So should here has the same meaning of if particle, right? It's like a conditional sentence. In case, just in case you find my wallet, please give me a call. Okay? Okay, people, that's it. It's not complex, as you may have already noticed. Should is used for many situations. For example, to give a piece of advice. And as we have seen here, he suggests I should buy a new TV, for example. You use should in sentences joined by many other words. For example, suggest. What do you suggest when you want to make a suggestion? You can use the verb should to join adjectives, right? Should can also be replaced with ought to. Remember, it's very common to find the verb should with expressions such as propose, suggest, insist, demand. In these cases, for example, it's optional. You can drop them out. Okay, let me see. When you say, for example, you want to express regret, we have seen this situation in a very detailed way in previous videos, right? When you expect an outcome and you have a different outcome. So you see, it's mostly to express piece of advice, to express opinions, right? You can also express something that you're supposed to do because you did something wrong. And that's it, people. If you want to know more details about the verb should, I recommend you should watch, right, the part 1, part 2, part 3 of the videos, right? Because the verb should has more than one video, and it applies to every lesson we have here. When the topic is split into more than one video, I put in the description of the video how many parts the video has, okay? So I hope you have a great day. Bye bye.